What's it really like to upload your very first 10 videos to your new YouTube channel? Well, I'm about to find out. This is the very first video on my brand new channel. I don't know yet what I'm doing, so I'm hoping to learn as I go along. But here's what I do know. There are millions of people out there who, like me, will be thinking about creating a channel. Maybe that includes you. And a fair few hundreds of thousands of them will be, like me, over 40 years old. And many, perhaps, also like me, will be over 50 years old. I am over 40. I don't have to... Okay, some, like me, will be way over 60. All right, I've said it. There's nobody over there, by the way. I'm just pretending there is, because it feels a bit weird sitting alone in a room talking to my telephone. And sitting alone in a room talking to my telephone is one of the topics I want to address in these 10 videos. What else do I want to explore? There are loads of things that nobody fully seems to address. When you start looking for answers, everyone says you must know your niche, or niche. And that's another thing that I'll take a look at. But right now, on this, my very first video, I have no idea what my niche is. I hope that's one of the things I discover by video 10. Know your audience. Have we met before? I'm sure I've seen you. Know your audience. That's the advice that the advisors give. And they make it sound like you can just think about that for 2 or 3 minutes and that's it. You know them and you make videos for them. Easy. But right now, on day 1, I can't know my audience. I don't even have an audience. So that's something that we need to think about, me and you. Maybe I do know my audience. Just do it. Now, at last, I've made the decision to actually go ahead with this YouTube content creation influencer thing. If you can't beat them, join them and all that. Now, my intention is to upload my first 10 videos, and this is the very first one. They won't be great by any means, and I doubt anyone, anywhere, will ever watch them. But that's okay. I think that's okay. And if you're starting out, you'll have watched some videos yourself. Research, they call it. Some will have inspired you, and some put you right off the idea. And the really clever ones, I found, somehow manage to put you off the idea even as they try to inspire you. So I go through kind of ups and downs. You know, should I do this? Or should I just forget it? Why would anyone watch me? What if someone I know watches me? And that's the one lesson that I've learnt so far. Don't overthink it. It may not be obvious to you looking at this. Not that you are looking at this. Nobody is. But I'm a bit of a perfectionist in that I fully identify with Oscar Wilde when he said, I spent all morning taking out a comma and all afternoon putting it back. But then I found a few of my fellow YouTubers point out that thought is the enemy of flow. And I think what they mean is, in the words of the Greek philosopher Nike, just do it. It's certainly the advice of the YouTube guru Ali Abdul, who simply says that you should upload 3 videos to YouTube just to get used to the idea of doing it. So that's why I set myself this challenge. I can't tell you how many commas I've put in and taken out in the scripting stage. So, these are my big 4 learnings thus far. 1, how weird it is to make a career of talking to a camera, or worse, a telephone. 2, what is my niche, and where do I find it? 3, how will I ever find an audience, let alone how will I get to know them? And 4, forget perfection and just do it. Now, just to put this into some context, today is the 20th of January 2025. Mr. Donald Trump is being sworn in as the US president for the 2nd time right now. I'm not going to comment on that, but I'm sure you'll remember where you were on this date. I began this 10 videos in a month thing on the first day of the year, and I'm hoping to have all 10 uploaded by the end of this month. So I've got 10 days to achieve that goal. If you subscribe to my channel, not that you're watching, you'll get to find out if I met that challenge and what I learned along the way. Right, so, what do I do now? Oh, yes, turn the camera off.